I'm going on an adventure. Okay, and the thing is, we're in a foreign country right now. This is the first time ever I'm setting foot into a Smyths Toys superstore in Germany. So we're still in Freiburg. We did the Strasbourg thing yesterday, which you have already seen, I presume. But today the adventure I'm going on is, can I muster up enough willpower to not buy the 1966 Batmobile? That's going to be a challenge today. And then we will probably be picking up a couple of Duplo sets for my buddies' kids, because their birthday's coming up. So I figured I'll do that as well. And obviously get to check out all the things that might be or might not be different from Smyths Toys superstores in Austria, or at least the only one that I ever go to, which is in Salzburg, right where we live. I'll take you inside and let's check out some Lego. First things first, this is the first Smyths Toys that I see has their own parking garage, right? Their own car park. The one in Salzburg just has parking spots outside and you have to get lucky. But they have a parking garage. Crazy. A couple stairs coming up right here and then we're almost in. Almost there, so close. This is it. And I see a Lego sign already. Let's check stuff inside. Oh my God, this is amazing. And I mean, check this out. The other one was big, but this one is gigantic. Way bigger than the one we've been to in Salzburg. Even though I always considered that to be a big one. This one's even bigger, which is cool. Lots of snacks though. Might take me a while to find the Lego aisle actually. Okay, check this out. Already being greeted by the Daily Bugle. And unlike in Salzburg, they just have it right here on the shelf where you could grab it. Back to the Future, there's a Speed Champion coming up with this very soon in January, I think, which is really cool. The Keith Haring stuff and a couple of poly bags over here. And turn around, check the end cap. There's a couple of Wednesday sets, the Sherlock Holmes Book Nook, which is still retail, even over here. The Halloween one, which we finally managed to pick up. There's a lot of stuff on here that I already have, right? We have the Haunted Mansion, which we did a video on. We have the Game Boy. There's the Nightmare Before Christmas set again, which, yeah, still a pretty cool set. I enjoyed watching that, seeing that, experiencing that in the LEGO store in Strasbourg. LEGO catalog over here. There is the Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline. I'm still thinking about this. And the Mega Team Leader, obviously cheaper than in the LEGO store. Yeah, this I have actually a lot over here, so that's cool. This set seems a little pricey. It's 36 euros. More polybags, more of the Happy Plants. I heard there are more Happy Plants, these little pots with the faces coming, right? And then they have lots of the botanicals and architecture stuff over here. Yeah, remember the price at the LEGO store? This is still not cheap enough for me to consider. Trevi Fountain. Oh, they have the medieval town square, which is retiring, I think, at the end of the year. Yeah, so if you still want that, Smyths Toys still has it. The horrible fountain garden. Is there anything else that's interesting? They also have the hibiscus advertised on here, but I think that's still retail, so not really worth picking up right now. My girlfriend just built this one, the Japanese maple tree. It now is on permanent display at our home. Here are all of the Speed Champions, which we will definitely skip because this Formula One nonsense, that's just not for me. I do have the Milky Way though, that's hanging in my hall, right? Maybe I'll show you one day. They have some stuff behind, yeah, in these, locked away in these cabinets. Oh, they have the Boutique Hotel over there. But unfortunately at 200, I think that's a little too pricey. I paid 160 for mine. Much better deal. This McLaren P1, right? I'm just not into supercars at all, and I'm especially not into Technic supercars. Neuschwanstein down here, also on a discount. The Home Alone set, the discount is not good enough for me. And it doesn't retire at the end of the year, right? It retires at the end of next year. The Jazz Club, however, this one's retiring at the end of the year. So if you still want that, you can get it for 210. I think it's 230 retail at the LEGO store, but I really dislike, I actively, passionately dislike jazz music, so I'm never thinking about buying that. I will just let that fly by. There's the Westboro and some more stuff behind glass. Avengers Tower, the Vincent van Gogh Sunflowers. I do like this. I've been to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. I have seen this in real life, I think. It was a couple of years ago though. It just, yeah, doesn't really fit our walls. The art style would clash with everything else we have on display, and the price is okay, I would say. This one though, the Natural History Museum, I will pick up, I think. It retires at the end of next year, so there's no need to rush out and pay $270 for this right now. This seems way overpriced. I don't know, maybe $230. And there is the Millennium Falcon, yeah. Much cheaper, 150 euros cheaper than it was at the LEGO store. I really want it, but I really don't have the space, and it's still very expensive. Jabba's sailbarge does not really speak to me. I don't need that much brown in my life. We're moving over to all of the Harry Potter stuff, right? Oh, look at that. If you buy Harry Potter Lego worth 25 euros or more, you get this poly bag for free. Yeah, here's the Ford Anglia. I heard a rumor that they're about to release like a UCS Ford Anglia. There are no pictures yet, so just descriptions. And buildable Ron and buildable Harry, similar, I would imagine, to this set, which, I mean, I don't think people like this. I mean, look at Harry, look at Hagrid. They don't look amazing, but I mean, it said buildable Harry and Ron with a big Ford Anglia. So there's that. What else do they have down here? Yeah, so much of the stuff that is unavailable to the public that you can't really grab at the Smyths Toys that I shop at. For example, this one. This is retiring. 270, 30 euros off. If you still want the Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition Harry Potter set, leaves shelves at the end of the year, but they're doing a new one come next year with Hedwig as well. So there'll be more Hedwig stuff. Hogwarts Grounds and Castle from the architecture line. They have the Jango Fett's Slave One Playscale ship, which I am still considering for Lama Su, as well as they're right next to each other. The V-19 Turret Starfighter, which comes with minifigs that I also like, especially the General Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? Down below, ATST, have a look at that. I like it. I don't think I'm going to get it anytime soon though. There's still plenty of time left, I feel like. Always tempted by K2SO, simply because he would fit in with our R2-D2 and C-3PO at home. The new battle packs that have come down in price somewhat, but I feel like they should have been 30 from the start and then be discounted, and then I would consider them. We do have this battle pack though. I liked the zombie heads the Death Troopers have, right? There's our Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, right? The ARC-170 Starfighter. Down here, the ATTE, which does not retire at the end of the year. Otherwise, I would be picking this up. Still thinking about the Dark Falcon, but not for that price. Okay, that's the Star Wars stuff. Move on to One Piece. The Baratie, 219 from 300. If you're into One Piece, maybe consider that. I just haven't seen neither the cartoon, the anime, nor the Netflix show. So, but they actually have something built. I haven't seen that before. Oh, and it lights up. Look at that. Haven't seen that at Smyths Toys before. There is, all the way in the back, the minifig that I would like to get at some point. Can I press this button? It's not a button. Okay. So sometimes it lights up and then it shuts off again. This is the other smaller set. But cool that they have built displays now as well. And here is the Going Merry. Oh my god, here it is. Right next to where I was kneeling, it's hiding down here. The 1966 classic TV series Batmobile, which I still don't have and which I still want at some point. And the thing is, here's the price, right? 135 from 150. I haven't really seen this discounted any lower. I think this is a retail exclusive to, over here at least, Smyths Toys. Your mileage may vary, maybe a different retailer where you live. Yeah, but I think I have all the other UCS Batmobiles, so I kind of thought I have to get it at some point. Why not today, is what I'm asking myself right now. Next to it is something I'll never get, the X-Mansion. I don't like the build. I haven't even seen the anime show. And the movies, well, I mean, yeah, no. I think that's a pass for me. Lots of Marvel stuff. Have a look at that if you're interested in that. I am certainly not. This one we have, right, and that I enjoyed very much. Still looking for a deal. It says sale on here, right? But I mean, it's a Super Mario set. and I probably don't need a Bowser Express train in my life. At least I don't think so. There's Peelybo down here for 76, yeah. I paid 60, it's sitting in my backlog. At home I'm not gonna build it, I think. I'm just gonna leave that as an investment and maybe eventually see whether or not that works out for us. Right next to it is something I would also never consider getting. The shuttle carrier aircraft. Yeah, I guess it's a plane and a spaceship. If that's up your alley, go for it. What else? We have this one. I have this one. I picked this up, the Horizon Adventures set, because we also played the game, and I'm a big Aloy and Horizon Zero Dawn fan. Forbidden West was also good, so we picked this up. And since there are only 2 Horizon sets right now, that's an easy collection to complete, right? So we have all of them. Yeah, we're gonna skip the Minecraft stuff because, again, not up my alley. I've seen pictures of the new ones that are coming out next year and they still don't do anything for me. This is all of the Ninjago stuff. I like this one though. I mean, I've never seen any Ninjago anything, but some people call this the scoliosis dragon, right? Because the way his spine is curved. I think this is a cool set, and if I was into Ninjago, I'd probably get that at some point. As well as this one over here, the Fire Knight mech, right? Also a cool display set. But you kind of have to be into Ninjago to justify those. The Lego City truck, again, pretending to be on discount, which it is not, which it is never. Right next to the Arctic truck. Yeah, much better price than it was at the Lego store. But I don't think today is the day to pick up a train like this and a truck that would go alongside with it. More city stuff, but nothing that we need to be talking about. Here's more of the Jurassic World stuff. And again, I like these molded dinosaurs a lot, right? But I'm not into Jurassic World enough to justify those prices or to justify this shelf space, right? Because that is a lot. I found some of the Duplo poly bags as well as smaller gifts. I'm considering this one, right? The Peppa Pig camping trip. That's kind of cute, and for a small child, 2+, I think that's a good set, something to consider. But we could also always go for Mickey. He is on a discount. He is €5 off, so maybe the Mickey House Clubhouse and car would also be worth a pickup. Underneath, yeah, balancing and stacking trees. Same price as the Peppa Woods. That's what's it called in German. The Peppa Pig set, but obviously more bricks. And then down here, at a whopping €102, you find the big interactive community train set, and I'm just not sure that's worth the price. I mean, 5 action bricks included, I guess. Obviously, LEGO wants a lot of money for their action features and electronic features and stuff like that. There's a couple more stuff for Duplo on the end cap. The bluey stuff that we've seen at the LEGO Store in Strasbourg, €20 off. What else? More action bricks. More Duplo bluey stuff. I think I gave one of the kids this one for the last time I visited them, so I can't really repeat that. There's a train, if your kid is into trains. A big interactive train set. Then 3-in-1 wild animal families. I feel like this is a cool set, but it's a little too pricey, right? $59. The classic stuff, all of these brick sets, the buckets, and this one over here I have been considering just for myself because I want many transparent parts, right? And this comes with a lot of transparent parts that previously haven't been readily available, like these arches in a transparent color that has not been in any set before. I think that came out with this set first. More of the Creator 3-in-1 stuff. The medieval horse knight castle, which we saw at the LEGO store as well on a discount. And then there's a lot of Friends stuff. I do need to find some more of the Disney stuff for the older child. Or maybe we are going to get her a Squishmallow. That's also on the table. Moana's Adventure Canoe, pricey at $44. And I'm not sure she would like Hey Hey. That would be on a very decent price. So I'll think about that. Or maybe get the Lucky Dalmatians, Lucky and Penny 101 Dalmatians next to Simba over here. Gabby's dollhouse. An Animal Crossing set I'm not super interested in. I gave the older child this one the last time I saw her, and she really enjoyed, right? The twirling Ariel. So I'd like something like that again. Maybe Frozen? But she might have this already. Decisions. Find Wally again and the Luxo lamp. Just the up house all the way down here. How much is it? 40. Which I think is not a bad price, 55 retail. More of these ornaments, right? We saw the new ones at the LEGO store in Strasbourg next to the Nutcracker, and there's also the Santa's delivery truck, as well as the sleigh, right? For 30 instead of 40, which is not a bad price. I think I'll have to make up my mind, and I'll get back to you in a second. I found some more stuff right over there, right? But I feel like, so this is the regular retail price, but this box looks a little beaten up. Let's have a look at this right here, right? This is not a damaged box set, which is weird. Right next to it, we have all the other polybags. So I think they have actually every available polybag. There are the Bluey ones, there are the Creator 3-in-1 ones, more of the Christmas stuff. There's the Animal Crossing one, the Millennium Falcon down here, Ninjago stuff, and all the way at the bottom, Harry Potter. Right now trying to escape this kid who keeps following me and talking over my clips all the time. Try to make sure that out of his sight now, so we can get the rest done. There's one more thing, but I think it's also just sets that are available on the normal shelves, right? They have more of the Duplo stuff, and then over here more of the Minecraft stuff and Friends stuff. And yeah, we've seen this. So they just put more stuff out here, even though they already have that on the shelves. So I haven't really spotted any kind of deal yet. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be getting for myself. Maybe I'll get some of the Squishmallows for the kids and a Duplo set on top. And I still have to figure out what I'll be leaving with right now. Decisions. All right, we made it back home to the hotel once more. Yeah, that was Smyths Toys in Freiburg, not massively different from the one in Salzburg. Even though it's much bigger, the Lego aisle is not much bigger, so it's about the same, I would say, and also about the same when it came to the prices. There were more collectible minifigs at the counter, as suspected, but they only had the one that's current right now, right? The Marvel one, the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse one, as well as plenty of stock of the F1 cars, which apparently still nobody wants, not even here in Germany. I bought a couple of things, unfortunately nothing for me, so I think we'll have to wait for Black Friday until we get that started. But I'll show you what we got regardless, right? This is for my sister-in-law, right? We got her Botanicals polybag. I've always wanted to buy this just for myself, but I wouldn't really display it, so now I get to see somebody else build it, and that's cool. Obviously, we can't just buy something for my sister-in-law, we also have to buy something for my brother-in-law, and since he mentioned that he is into Technic, there's this little Technic polybag. Since they had all the polybags that are currently available, yeah, decent pickup. I'll be interested in seeing what his reaction will be like. Yeah, he always talks about he wants alternative bricks and stuff like that, but maybe we'll get him to the light side of the force. With this Technic Lego set. Then three more things. Two pickups for my buddy's older child. I think she's turning 5, right? She's gonna get this Friends set, which is the Flamingo pool party, which is cool, as well as something that kind of sort of goes with that, a friendship road trip travel car, also from the Friends theme. She already has a couple of mini dolls, and that probably fits in well with her collection. And then for the smaller one, who I think will be turning 3, something like that, yeah. We got her the Peppa Pig adventure, what is it called? Camping trip, yeah. So thematically they also go together, right? So two kids can go camping with their respective sets. So we figured that would be a good idea, or that would match. I am about to leave this hotel again for about an hour and shoot my first ever exclusive Patreon video. If you're interested in that, the link to my Patreon is down below. I'll be taking you around Freiburg, the city of Freiburg, the beautiful city of Freiburg, and we'll talk a little bit about the future of the channel and stuff that's been going on behind the scenes, right? Stuff that I've bought for the channel, which you'll be seeing very soon, I think, what I plan to integrate, yeah, the specific collaboration that I'm planning with a mock creator from Norway. We'll talk about that as well. Good. As usual, do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, comment, and there's more LEGO content coming up on the end screen. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Welcome to my ant card. This is just a hangout. Yeah, I'm a crank that shit. Bro, that's so damn loud. It's nothing but a little intermission. Enjoy these soothing bars of utter indecision. Buddy people, you can trust me. It's an ant card. I know all those fire jokes and get you saying hard. It's an ant card. This shit ain't some voodoo, bro. I know you want to stay, but it's time for you to go.